Hello, Christian Life Calling Fellowship. Seek here. Hope you're blessed and well. It would be an easier matter, I guess it would be, if following Christ was always smooth sailing. But that's not the case. God calls us to do more and be more for His service in His name's sake. And it's not always easy. In fact, we're called on to make hard decisions and tough calls. It just happens. And certainly I'm in the midst of some myself. And, first of all, you seek Jesus. Second of all, you seek Jesus. And last of all, you seek Jesus. Because you want to do whatever you do for His name's sake and to bring Him glory. Now, you're going to do some things that people aren't going to like. If you do anything at all. And I'm always trying to move forward for the work of His kingdom. And I do some things that people don't like. It just happens. But I got some tips to help you if you're having to make some hard decisions and some tough calls. And so here they are. Number one, and this is not original by any means. It's a recovery thought. Do the next right thing. So simple. All these convoluted ideas get in there, and all these things that you need to consider, and all these things you need to remember, and people are saying this from this direction, and people are saying that from that direction. But what's simple is for your inner compass to be working, your communication and conversation with Jesus to be working, and then do the next right thing. Always, every time. Just learn not to second guess yourself. If you know you tried to do the right thing, then you can live with the outcome, even if you look back on it and see that there was maybe something better that you could have done. Well, better next time, if there is a next time. But just as you're facing hard decisions and making tough calls, do the next right thing. And then remember that the next right thing's not always the easy thing. I remember earlier in life I was encouraged to do some things because they were peaceful. And I missed some doors that I know God wanted me to go through. They were difficult. They were hard. They would have required lots of hard work, lots of sacrifice, lots of discipline. But I would have become a better man quicker. I can't go back, but I can't go on. And I am. And I try this day to remember that doing the God thing is not always the easy thing. Hey, His path led to a cross, and our path is going to be full of crosses. That's part of what it means to serve Jesus and love Jesus and walk with Jesus. The next right thing may not be the easy thing. And listen, while you're in the middle of stuff and there's all this stuff coming at you from every direction, it's hard to be absolutely sure. So it's really important to pause for prayer. I literally say the name of God anymore. And I think Jesus, to be like you, Jesus, to touch the hem of your garment, Jesus, to put my heart in your hands, Jesus, to have your wisdom flowing through me, Lord, the mind of Christ. And I stop to pray because I'm not so egotistical that I think I can do it without God, and I need His direction and His insight and His wisdom and His touch to lead me and guide me in all matters, especially when I got a hard decision to make or a tough call to make. And then, when you feel strong in your heart that you know what you should do, rest in it. Have the serenity to accept what God's showing you. The serenity prayer. God grant me serenity to accept things I can't change. When you believe you know what is and what's real and what God wants, accept it. Period. Don't listen to the clamor. Don't listen to the crowd. Listen to your conscience and to your gut and to the voice of the Lord inside you, and do the right thing. Accept it and carry it out. Which brings me to the next point. Sometimes doing the next right thing is a challenge. And it takes the next part of the serenity prayer. Courage. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that cannot change, the courage to change what I can. And listen, God shows me unconventional things. I often feel led to do things I haven't heard anybody else tell me. I don't see any precedents out there. I'm on ground that, well, this is me and you, God. And he kind of whispers back to me, that's the way I want it, son. Let's keep it me and you. Of course, he always loves everybody, you know, and he'll take everybody into consideration in ways that you can't imagine. But when you get the conviction and you get the courage, have the confidence to do the next right thing. Pray for courage to take the actions that God is showing you to do. And then, you know, you'll develop wisdom. And the way you develop wisdom is by communing with God, and He'll show you the ways of His Spirit and help you see the broader picture and help understand people and where they're at and where they're coming from. You're not always going to see the whole picture, but God does. So you commune with His Spirit so that you can gain wisdom through these experiences. Do the next right thing and stay on track with Jesus. And remember, first, middle, last, seek the Lord. Love the Lord. Be on track with the Lord. And when you have something hard to do or a tough call to make, yeah, you'll do the best you can, and you'll be able to live with the decision, and God will help you to continually grow in His grace and in His love. Oh well, had that on my mind. Wanted to share it with you. Seek out.